to my channel. Is Jay, and this will be my first video. So yeah, today I decided to talk about how to deal with bullying, and this involves social media bullying and racism bullying. So yeah, if you if at the end of the video you like what you see, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. But comment down below what you think about the video at the end of it. So today we're going to be talking about how to deal with bullying. Now, bullying is something that is common. It happens a lot. It leads people to depression. Their mental health is being affected. But today I'm going to share with you guys some few tips and tricks on how to deal with it, including social media bullying as well and racism. So my first tip I'm going to share with you guys is to recognize your flaws. Now, when I say your flaws, is those things you see people complain about you, or those things you complain about yourself. Because sometimes, let's be honest, sometimes we complain about ourselves to say we don't look good, we look fat, we don't like our skin type. So the thing is, recognize those flaws that people complain about you, and you complain about yourself. So if someone has an issue with your dress sense, go online and see if people are dressing like you dress. If you see people dress like you dress, then that is not a flaw. But if you see people don't dress like you dress, then you know, oh, okay, maybe I need to upgrade a little, maybe I need to learn some few tips and tricks. And let's go to skin color. If they talk about your skin type, I'm going to share tips and tricks on how to deal with those people, so just listen. And if they talk about your body shape, maybe they tell you you don't look good, you look fat, you look too thin. If you feel that way about yourself, maybe you check yourself in the mirror and you're like, yeah, I'm really too fat, or no, I'm too thin, then yes guys, it is a flaw and you can add that. Just make sure you try as much as possible to check those things people complain about you, and if you agree with them, it is a flaw, and if you don't agree with them, toss them aside. Okay, I'm going to move to my next tip. Is that I'm going to join the 2 and 3 together, which is to work on those flaws and to ignore those flaws. You work on them when you feel, okay, yes, you really messed up, you really did something, like this is really a flaw, you don't really look good, you don't really look okay. And you ignore them when you know these are things that you cannot work on. Alright, so when we talk about working on flaws, this has to do with the physical aspect. The physical aspect has to do with maybe your characters. You can work on your character. If you're not a good person, if you sound rude, if you're too sarcastic, if you insult a lot, you can work on those flaws in your body shape. If you're too fat, if you're too thin, they're kind of exercises you do to gain weight, and they're the ones you do to reduce weight. So you can work on those flaws as well, those physical part of you can work on them. And if it has to do with deep part, like if it has to do with your skin type, your accents, your those things that comes naturally, then please ignore those flaws. Okay, ignore them, act like they don't exist. Whoever is telling you that is talking crap. It is the same when you go about your lighter skin and someone tells you you're too light, and then you start looking for ways to get creams, lotions, things that are going to reduce your tone. Don't do that. Don't do that for anybody at all. So make sure if it is physical things that you can work on, you work on them. But if it's those things that come naturally, just ignore them. Now I'm going to move with tips and tricks on how you can work on all of these things. Now, if it has to do with you not feeling good about your looks, you feeling that you don't look beautiful, yeah, it's a tip or a trick that helps a lot. Taking pictures, guys. Taking pictures helps like a lot. So what you want to do is take lots and lots and lots of pictures. Take pictures when you don't feel great, take pictures when you feel great, take pictures when you don't look good, take pictures when you look good, take pictures when you wake up in the morning. Anytime you hold your phone, just raise it up and snap pictures. I'm not telling you to be a selfie addict, but take pictures, guys. Tell someone, take picture of me. When you put on an outfit, take picture of yourself. Take picture opposite the mirror, whatever, just take pictures. Now I'm going to explain the reason why I said you should take pictures. There's this thing, I don't know if anyone has noticed it, but I have noticed it. Okay, when you take pictures of yourself, like when you don't take pictures of yourself that frequently, you don't look good in pictures. Like there is this, you feel you don't look good in pictures. But once you start taking pictures on a regular basis and every other time, you feel better and more confident of yourself. When you look at your pictures, you feel good, you look prettier in pictures. I don't know if anyone has noticed it, but I have noticed it, okay? So, and when you take pictures of yourself, it helps build your confidence level. Like when you take pictures, you gotta realize that, oh, this is cute, and I wasn't even dressed up. Oh, this looked nice, and I don't have my makeup on. So once you do take pictures of yourself on a constant basis, if you go through them again, you're gonna feel better about yourself. You're gonna be more confident about yourself. You're gonna feel good about yourself. It builds up your confidence. Now let's go for the skin type or skin color part. If someone has an issue with your skin type, like let's say the person sees you and be like, oh, you're too black, you're too dark, honeys, mm-mm. Don't let nobody tell you you're too dark and then you start going doing bleaching or any of that stuff. That's crap. That's not good. That makes no sense. But before I go any further to share the tip, I forgot something, so I have to go back to taking lots of pictures, guys. You need to take those pictures without filters. I will explain why I said without filters. When you take pictures with Snapchat, those apps, those have filters that will naturally make you look good. They will contour your nose, smooth your face, clear out your forehead, everything for you. And those are real in a way. I'm not saying Snapchat is anything bad, okay? What I'm trying to say is when you use Snapchat, adding to the fact that you don't feel great about yourself, it is not going to help you in any type of way. Once you snap those pictures without filters, use your normal camera, you're going to feel better about yourself because those things don't have those flowers in your hair, those love in your ears, those contoured nose, those clear forehead, smooth face. No. And you're going to feel better when you see that, oh, actually my pimples ain't that bad, my nose ain't that big. You're going to feel better and more confident about yourself. So back to the skin type I was talking about. Now, this is a trick and I believe it will work, guys. Since it has to do with building your confidence, I have a tip for you guys. So what you need to do is grab your phone when you feel good, okay? You need to do this when you feel great, not when you're feeling down. You'll be like, oh, let me try this trick. No, honey, it's not gonna work. It may work, but I feel it's better when you do it when you feel great. So grab your phone, take a picture of yourself when you feel great, and check those pictures. If you feel good about them, if you feel, oh, they look good, fine. Now this is what you're gonna do. This is the tip, guys. This is the trick. You go online, you post them. I know it's gonna be hard. You're gonna be like, why would I post a video when I'm not feeling good, when I'm not feeling confident? No, honey. That's why I said you should feel good about the pictures first. So you go, you post them online, and you use funny captions that passes a message, guys. There are captions that are there. It's just they may sound like a joke, but you're trying to pass a message. Now there's one that I had. Let's say I'm a brown skin girl, so let's say someone has a problem with my skin and I'm feeling down about it. All I have to do is take a picture and post it online, and I'm gonna use the caption. People say brown skin girls ain't cute. Then I guess Queen Beyonce, Alicia Keys, Rihanna, and cute then. Since people have like someone with wisdom, someone who knows something is going to study that message and is going to understand it. Like if you're cursing brown skin girls and say they are not pretty, they don't look good, you're indirectly saying Alicia Keys ain't good. You're indirectly saying Queen B ain't good. And come on now, you know those people are good. So once people are condemning you, talking about your skin type, just bring out a picture. If you're a dark skinned person, tell, oh, check out, go online, Google search black skin people that have made it, that are famous, and use their names, guys, for the caption. Like, be like, oh, people say dark skin are too gross. And whereas you bring a name, you'll be like, Christina is making her money. What are you trying to talk about? And then you use hashtag, guys, good hashtags. Use hashtag brown skin girl, hashtag self love, or hashtag black skin rock, hashtag me loves me. Just use cute, funny captions that passes a message and good hashtags that supports your message, guys. And trust me, comments are gonna come buzzing in, telling you you look good, don't listen to people. And once you see that comment, I'm sure it's gonna build your confidence level and you'll feel good about yourself. So that's one trick for those that feel down about their skin color or their skin type. Now let's go to social media, like your page when your account. There is one thing you need to realize. It is your page, honey. You have the right to block and unfriend anybody. If you feel someone is not giving you a positive vibe, if you feel someone is making you feel down about yourself, block. Like, just go there and block that person. Have nothing to do with that person. If you're tagged in that person pictures, if you had anything to do with that person in the first place, delete. Unfriend them. Like, don't let nobody come to your space and make you feel down about yourself. That don't make sense. So realize that it is your page and you have the right to block and unfriend anyone you choose. Okay, so that is one tip to go about it. Another thing I would love to tell you guys is, but before then, I need you guys to realize something. Okay, just because someone drops a comment on your page and you don't like about it, there are ways to go about it, because there's some people who they just drop those comments because they're trying to be funny. It may not sound funny to you. Hold on, I'll get to that part. It may not sound funny to you, but they're just trying to be funny. They mean no harm. They're not trying to insult you, degrade you, just trying to be funny. And there are people who, it's been long they've come to your page, it's been long they've seen you. So once they see a picture of you or something you're doing, they tend to drop comments that shows their surprise. And the way they place those comments may not be nice to you. I've had an occasion, I've had something happen to me like that. A friend was like, Jesus, you've changed so much. Like, you don't do the way you do back then. So I didn't quite understand what that statement was all about. Now this is tips you go about it. One, you DM the person. No, one, you delete those hateful comments, those comments that makes you feel you're not good, you don't like yourself. Delete them. Okay, if someone drops a bad comment about you, delete it. Once that person sees is deleted, the person will know you don't like how the person came at you, you don't like the way the person plays the comments. And if they don't like it, they're going to send you a message and tell you what happened, and then you explain yourself. Another way to go about this is DM the person to know where that person is coming from. What you don't find funny, you don't find funny. So if you know that caption doesn't look good, you don't like it, DM the person, send a message and be like, what's up? What's happening? Why would you place such a comment like that? And if it is a good person, they will explain to you and tell you they were just joking, they didn't mean any harm, they were just trying to show their surprise. Because that was what I did, guys. I DM'd the girl and I was like, what are you trying to say? And she told me, no, it's been long. It's been since secondary school. You just changed a lot. You've grown fatter. You're shining. And I understood where she's coming from. I still have a right to go back there and delete it due to the fact that I feel she didn't place the statement right. But since I know what it means, I can still leave it there. It's not going to bother me anymore if I see it. Another tip to go is, if you know the person is still being stubborn, is still being persistent, is telling you you don't have a right to be angry at a comment dropped against you, delete. Delete that person, block that person. Anything that has to do, if you are tagged in that person's picture, untag yourself. Just make sure you have nothing to do with bad vibes, like bad energy being thrown at you. Make sure you have nothing to do with it. So another thing is, don't respond to mean messages or comments. When someone drops something mean in your comment section under your page, maybe you posted something and the person thought it should hate you on you for no just reason. Now this is a way to go about it. I love clapbacks, guys. I love good clapbacks. But if you know, like, clapbacks are necessary in the sense of, if you know you can drop a classy clapback, like those short but good clapback, like, I wanted to drop a clapback. I'm gonna go back to that friend of mine when she said that and be like, whoa, you changed, you didn't do the way you used to do back then in school. I wanted to drop a clapback. I wanted to just go ahead like, yes girl, it's called growth, it's called matured, it's called change, you should try it sometime. That is something, a clapback that is simple and classy. Like that hit, that's just straight. You tell the person you're finding it funny, so you hit it when it hurts. So when you throw that clap back at that person and you know it's classy, it's simple, you feel good about yourself. But if you cannot give a clap back that is classy and simple, forget it. Don't bother replying, don't bother responding. Just delete the comment, block the person if you feel like. But don't let people drop hateful comments, okay? You delete them, you block them, or you give a good clap back if you can. I love clap backs, guys. But if you can give a good clap back, give a good clap back. But if you can't, just let it go. Don't respond to it. Delete the comment. And like, it ain't important. The person ain't important. So ignore. So another thing you can do is you can also report such comments. Now, I feel like the only reason why you should report somebody's comment to their platforms or to authorities, to elderly ones, to people, is if you feel threatened by that comment. If you feel like the comment is not nice, it's threatening to you, you have every single right to report that comment. And go to, if it's Facebook, report them to Facebook or people that work with Facebook. If you don't like it, report those comments. If you feel threatened by it, report them if it has to do with your life. Now, if the person stays around you, close to you, and you feel threatened by their comments on your page, after reporting them on the platforms, I feel it's best you report to family. Report to your family, people around you. Let them see how they can handle the situation so you can feel comfortable and feel relaxed. Or you report it to, maybe it's a school, you report it to your authority, you report it to authorities. Like, go report to the police officers, tell them you don't like it, you feel threatened by it, and they're going to tell the person to stop. But you need to do one other thing as well. You need to save evidence when you're doing all of those things. Like, you don't want to say, oh, there was a time she said this thing about me. Save that evidence, screenshot it, record it, whatever it is, just save it for future purpose. Just in case the person still insists, still dropping it, you can use it to show people, you can use it to report them, and nobody will take you as an invalid, but rather they will listen to where you're coming from. Another thing, which is the last tip I'll share with you guys, is to protect your life. And what I mean protect your life, because I know you'll be asking, what is she trying to say? Protecting your life means protecting your peace, protecting your well-being. Now, don't joke with your peace, guys. Don't joke with your inner peace. Don't joke with your well-being. I do not like things that stresses me emotionally, so I don't joke with it. So protect your peace, protect your well-being. Now, what I mean to say is, don't let bullying make you hate yourself. I've shared tips, tricks that you can use in case someone comes for your skin type, in case someone talks about you being ugly, in case someone is dropping hateful comments on your page, your social media page. I share tips on how you can go about these things. So please, 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 try and make sure you don't let this hateful comments, this bullying thing get to you. Don't let it stress you mentally. Find ways to get rid of them. Like, no, use those tips and tricks I shared, and trust me, it is going to work. Another thing is keep your life at private. Now, I'm going to emphasize on this. When I mean private, I don't mean you should keep it to yourself, because there's sometimes you don't feel like holding things to yourself. But what I mean is, don't share it with people you say they are my friends. No, okay? Because most times social media bullying, cyberbullying comes from the fact that they come from your friends or people you thought are close to you, people you thought they are your close friends. Now, this problem comes from them, honey. So try as much as possible not to share personal information, deep secret, like mistakes you've made, your life regrets, with close friends. I prefer you share it with a family member you're close to that understands you than sharing it with someone you call my best friend. She's my bestie, she's like a sister. No, I don't want to hear she's like a sister to me. She's not your sister, okay? She's just a friend. So don't share private things. If you know you can tell 7 persons about something, don't bother telling it to that close friend, okay? Keep it to yourself, or share it to the family member that you're really tight with, you're really close with. Because you see cases of when people upload nude pictures, or when they go about and say, oh, she said bad thing about this friend, or she did this, she did that, she hurt someone, she was arrested at one point. Friends are the ones who bring those things. Like, you cannot tell me you shared a secret with just a friend, and then all of a sudden it's out on page, and then you tell me, maybe somebody had it somewhere. No, that friend linked it. So to be at a safe side, to avoid an unknown, to avoid being depressed, to avoid crying at one corner, feeling down, it is advisable that you don't share your private life, your secrets, your regrets with close friends or best friends. Okay? No, don't do that. Keep it to yourself. Okay? Tell it to yourself. If you're feeling down, which I will tell you, if you're feeling depressed, if you're feeling down, speak to someone you trust that is not a best friend or close friend. Speak to a family member, your pastor, not those teenage pastor, your head pastor. Speak to people that you feel that can understand you, that won't judge you, but they are not your best friends. Okay? Because to you, you'll be like, they won't judge me, they won't come at me, they are my friends, they know me. No. Once they are mad at you, the most especially ladies, they open their mouths, they say things. Once they're upset about you, they say things. They may be mad at you, and then they'll go tell one other friend, oh, she told me she did this, I kept it as a secret, that's how good of a friend I've been. You're not a good friend because you still said it. So don't share it with close friends or best friends, I suppose. Share it with a family member. If you're feeling depressed, if you're feeling down, if you feel you can't hold it to yourself, share it with your family members, guys. A family member that you feel will understand you, that won't judge you, that won't come at you. Okay? What did I say? I didn't really say anything else. Okay? So guys, those are the tips, tricks, and advice I have in case you're facing bullying or racism. I said recognize those flaws. If it is true, consider them flaws. If you don't agree with them, they are not flaws. Work on them if you can work on them. Ignore them if you know these are natural things that you shouldn't be fixing. Because I'm sure God didn't make a mistake creating you black skin, brown skin, light skin. No. So don't get like down because of those comments. I'm giving you guys tips, tricks to go about it. If someone is telling you you look ugly, take pictures, girl. You feel better about yourself when you go through those pictures. I've also said in case someone is coming out to you for your skin types, screenshot that message or whatever, keep it. You can even use it to post on a later date and use those funny captions. You can snap pictures, funny looking pictures, maybe take a picture like this, cover your face, do cute things. Okay, once you do that, you put captions as well. Talk about, or Google people that are the same skin type as you that have made it in life, and go put them in your caption and be like, people say my skin color ain't good, but this lady over there making millions, this lady over there making names for herself. Like, go put it, and you're going to see comments that will share that love with you. And once you see those comments, I'm sure you're going to feel better about yourself. And I also said things about social media aspect, like someone coming for you in your page, you have the right to delete them, block them, unfriend them, delete their comments. Whatever gives you negative vibe, let it go. And lastly, I said protect your inner peace, protect your life, protect your well-being. Like, people that are giving you bad energy, stay away from them, delete them from your life. You can delete people physically. It doesn't have to be social media type of delete. Delete if your best friend keep telling you, girl, put on some makeup, and you don't like it, she's not your friend. Just let her go, okay? So that is it, guys. Don't forget, don't share secrets with close friends or best friend. No, a family member is better. Someone you're close to, that can understand you. If you come from a home that is broken, you don't feel someone would understand you and every other thing, I prefer you speak to your pastor wife. Don't go for best friend, close friend. They are going to betray you, and you're going to feel more broken. So that's it for how to deal with bullying, social media, and physical or racism. These are the few tips and tricks that will help you deal with it. Nothing like a good clapback, guys. Remember, if you can't keep your clapback classy and simple, don't respond to the message. Alright guys, if you follow these tips, I'm sure it's going to work for you. I'm sure it's going to help you keep your inner peace at place. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video, okay? Comment below things you think I should work on my videos. Give me tips and tricks, and also comment down how you fought, or how you're fighting, or how you think is best to fight bullying, cyberbullying, social media bullying, physical bullying, like racism. Just comment down below and let me know. I'm gonna go through it, and that is it, guys. Bye.